Okay, so welcome back to you on YouTube and to those of you in stream. So today I'm going to be continuing on with this game. I actually streamed yesterday and I had a few issues. When I loaded into this game, I had a weird bug basically where all of my secondary population, my servals, were being displaced. Luckily, I've actually figured out how to solve that issue. I had to change my refugees to welcome, and that seems to have solved the issue. But yesterday was a bit of a nightmare. I didn't actually figure it out yesterday, and in fact ended up doing a completely new start, a new let's play. But I've decided to come back to this rather than continue that, since the first 6 videos for this let's play have already gone out to YouTube, and I'm sure you'd be disappointed if I didn't continue it. And yeah, so I'm going to be continuing streaming this today and also uploading these videos to YouTube later. Now, from where I left it off, basically I've done a few things, like add a constructor into here. I also upgraded my ship designs. I forgot to put this on. I've also put the auto upgrade thing on, which is actually quite helpful, which I hadn't really used much until recently. There's a number of missions that I've got to do, and I will be doing those coming up. I think I sent a constructor down there. There's an automated shipyard thing, and of course where I left it off last time round, the Ransomers event had just happened, so I'm currently bringing my fleet down to there. In general, I'd say things are going pretty well. I have aggressive empire there and aggressive empire there, which I have to watch out for. These are 2 more peaceful empires, and this looks to be the advanced start, and we're playing on a hard difficulty, so they're pretty good, to say the least. They're already that strong, so I've got to watch out for them a bit later on. Maybe going for federations, may not. It kind of depends. We'll have to see, yeah, how things work out. For the meantime, I'm going to be sticking with the ethics I've got, but who knows, I may even drop Xenophile if it's going to cause me issues longer term. For some reason, I seem to have lost my faction at some point, so I'm not getting as much influence, but that should come back very quickly. In terms of expansion, this is quite a peaceful empire, so I'm actually now planning on expanding a lot up in this direction while trying to keep my military competitive to not anger anyone. I've got to be a bit careful with this empire and this empire. I think I'm probably okay with them coming over here to get borders with them rather than me, since they're a lot stronger than me at the moment. Right, so there's one other thing I should mention as well. When I started this Let's Play, I didn't really have a backstory for this empire, the Order of the Illuminated. I kind of came up with one since when I was putting the videos out. So basically this is a conspiracy Let's Play. The name of the Let's Play is, and what the Sacrosanct are trying to achieve, the main race, is an apocalypse. They're trying to cause a galactic scale apocalypse, which will probably involve going for the Colossus Ascension perk and using that at some point. There is a number of options for it. In fact, there's even one for Spiritualist where you can basically brainwash everyone with it, or I could just go for the normal planet killer style weapons. I haven't exactly decided what the apocalypse will entail for yeah, this empire, but the plan is to yeah, cause an apocalypse of one kind or another. Right, okay, that's enough talking. Let's actually get started again then. So if you've got any questions, chat, about yeah, what's going on, or yeah, anything you want me to discuss, let me know. Right, let's unpause then. Okay, so I've got various ships coming into place. I think that one's just waiting.
Special project complete.
I've just secured the Tar Black, which will give me extra society research. Okay, and does that have another thing to do? Looks like it does. Okay. Probably streaming for a couple of hours. I'm thinking today, not as long as yesterday, certainly, but I'm starting at a later time. Right.
Construction complete.
Okay, so that construction's done. I made a constructor there. I'm going to bring this constructor up to expand my territory here. I've identified, well, basically, if I can get up to there, it's a good choke point. If I can get there as well, that would pretty much secure all of this territory down here. And I'm also going to try and expand up there and there. So I've got quite a lot of expansion that I can do. The only issue now is the lack of factions, so I certainly hope one turns up. The autocrats again, I'm not sure why they disappeared, to be honest. Yeah, it's a bit of a pain having less influence from that. I think there's an issue with autocrats that they have less factions because the slaves don't so easily have factions. And if you have a lot of slaves, yeah,
Construction complete.
can be a problem potentially. Right, so I've got the back system down there. Right, so that's a good choke point against those. Let's get some minerals over here then. Right, this one. Why is it coming around that? Oh, because I can't go through there. Right, yeah, I forgot that. Yeah, I got to survey some of these, or at least explore them. Right, I could probably do with another scientist as well, science ship. There's a new world scientist, but I already have one of those. There's not much point in hiring him. Kind of, yeah, need some scientists to turn up. Right. My fleet should be getting near to there. Right, the Ransomers' best laid plans. The pirate base, while fairly inconspicuous, is obvious when you know what to look for. A fleet in confused formation slowly drifts out from behind the repurposed mining complex. They were obviously not expecting company. Open comms, the captives need to be ready. Hello again, Grand Illuminator. I take it Sacrosanct ships are the cause of all this commotion. Our hosts seem about ready to leave their posts. Boarding this place would probably end badly for everyone involved. But if you attack the base directly, I think we can make a break for one of the lifeboats. Please try not to blow us up on our way out. Very well. Okay, so I think I need to, yeah, take out the base. Okay. Right. Right, production-wise, what do I want? I'm a bit all over the place with this game because I've forgotten certain things that are going on, to be honest, but I should soon get back into remembering what was going on. I think I want a temple there. Blank tile. Right. And okay, that needs more population.
Construction complete.
Okay, what is that? That is Starbase construction getting done.
Star system
So,
charted.
that's probably the ship I just put in the list. System surveyed. Okay, great. I'm going to start coming up here, but I'm going to explore. Exploring doesn't survey everything, so it won't find the yields, but it will find habitable planets. I'm just going to start putting it over here because I want a scientist in that general direction. Let's have a quick look at chats, right? And get back into here. Oh, wrong one. Where was it? It's the DM system.
Special project complete.
Right, got another one of those. Good. There was a couple of a couple of alien things that won't take long. I think I'm actually gonna do those. Don't know which aliens they were. There's that which is going to take longer, which someone in chat actually mentioned a bit about it. It's probably an edict, but I'm not sure how much it's changed in Apocalypse. Right, let's grab some more minerals over here. Never really have enough minerals. My engineering is a bit weak. I need to find a way to improve that, to be honest, but there's not exactly a ton of engineering around anywhere. I think one of those is on a planet. I actually would quite like to colonize those planets pretty soon, but I need I need that habitability there to actually get that. Okay, so let's get back to this pirate combat. If my memory is correct, no other AI empire has rivaled us or started making claims, which is pretty important. And yeah, the longer that's the case, the better for us. Of course, I want to be going after other empires at some stage, and I'm going to be building up towards doing that, but it's a period of expansion certainly available to me first of all. So this one's a pretty good creature event. That one gives extra 5% energy. This one's harder to do, you have to take down some amoebas, but I think it gives extra evasion for your ships. I prefer this one, so I'm going to go for that. Still planning on going the psionics route in this game. Everything's all set up for it. The main species and the secondary species, but hoping to get some pre-sentients along the way. I'm going to be talking more about this one later, after I've looked a bit into what I could do. Okay, so these shouldn't be too much of a threat. We found some ancient mining drones. It may be showing you sources of where industry is. One of these options, I can't remember which way round it is actually now, but I'm going to go for that one. Okay, so the ransomware is picking up the pieces. As the pirate base slowly tears itself apart in a savage chain reaction instigated by our military vessels, the search for the captive crew of the Luxion begins. If they made it to a lifeboat, they should be attempting to hail us by now. Maybe it came from the station after all. Okay, no, lifeboats, and collapse im. Yeah, so this is the event I've had before. I don't know if there's a way around this when I've done this. Ransomers, smoke and ashes. The kidnapped, the inviolate never made it off the pirate base. We are unable to determine exactly where they met their end, if the lifeboat failed to launch, or if they never made it out of their holding cell. But fact remains that they are dead. The Sacrosanct people are sure to appreciate the swift actions undertaken by the Grand Illuminator of the Order of the Illuminated, but they are also unlikely to soon forget this tragedy. So sadly we get a minus to happiness for 5 years, but we gain some influence. I don't know if there's a completely positive way of doing this event. I've got a feeling there isn't, but perhaps some of you will know otherwise. Currently I had actually a happy boost, so it's gonna counteract that. I think in fact I've got more than one happy boost there. Let's group those up and let's get back to upgrade that somewhere. Okay, so looks like scientist ships have been getting where I want them. There's no habitable planets there, so I'm gonna move on. That finished something, didn't it? Let's get that up to here. This is level 5, so it's actually pretty damn good at doing certain anomalies, which I should start to do. Okay, right. Production wise, definitely want to get up in power a bit more. Yeah, so I need to make some more ships coming up. I think that's going to be the primary thing I'm doing now for a little while. Get this up to my maximum fleet size, which is currently 20. I need certain techs to increase my naval capacity and maximum fleet size, which I need engineering to get destroyers, for example, and there's quite a few society techs which you actually need to increase things like naval capacity. Where were we? So let's get started again. Right, unpause. Right, so I think various science ships are going where I want them. I need to increase my fleet size. Mining stations are getting done.
Construction.
Let's actually get that.
Construction complete.
Okay, so bead surface is improved. Right, let's get you onto there, and I'll put him there. Right. Okay. Definitely need to move some of my secondary population to some of my worlds, I think. Right, couple of research done. Biolab. Next. Alright, nothing in particular that I wanted to see here. Do I need the mountains? I probably do. Actually, I really do. So there's a lot of mountains. That's actually pretty good. Physics. Energy grids. Where were we? I think I'm going to get the sensors that will allow me to see how big my enemies' fleets are, or future enemies' fleets are, and it's a computer as well, so that's going to work out pretty well. I definitely want to get the inhibitor, which I believe I've mentioned before, but that's not turning up yet. Did I... what have I put on this starbase? I probably want to put a crew quarters there, maybe change my fleet's position to that one in a bit. But yeah, let's see how that goes. Okay. I didn't get a new tech or anything for my ships then, did I? Great, okay. Maybe I have to make one of those somewhere though, or a few of those.
Special project complete.
Right, excellent. What was that? No idea. Scientists. Right, nothing there. Let's move on.
Technology secured.
And new missiles. Excellent. Okay, key tech comes in here. So now destroyers are available. And actually Starhold, which I want both of those and that actually pretty soon. But I'm going to go for the destroyer first. We can have destroyer ships then. Also, I can have a bigger fleet size when I get my naval capacity up. The naval capacity tech is in society, but I can actually make naval capacity modules on my ships. That would certainly help. This was from a quest, so I should bring that back to base. That's some free ships. They have level 2 engines, which I think is currently better than I have. In fact, they have a few things better than I have, so they're going to be pretty decent for a while. Let's get them back. And I do have a admiral there, don't I? Yeah. Okay. So that should certainly have helped. Yeah, so no one's superior to us other than this event start Empire. Yeah, down here, which is unsurprising. Okay, so since my fleet is competitive again, I should probably start investing more into my economy, I'm thinking. Right, let's get that back to there. So I found out, I had to look into how this is going to affect Spiritualists getting this primitive race potentially. If I colonize a tomb world, it's going to reduce my attraction with the Spiritualists by 10 happiness. But they're not even in yet, so now arguably would be a good time. But I actually have to get the uplift tech for presentience before I can even do it. So that's going to be, yeah, a bit of an issue.
Construction complete.
Right. Right, let's get some minerals there. And it's starting to look like I need energy. There's good stuff there, so let's definitely pick something up here. Well, actually, there's no 4 source of minerals, but get that really good energy. Yeah, so I'll get down there as well, make it, that's a good choke point. Eventually, yeah, I could come down here, could conquer down there, but at the moment I'm probably expanding up in this direction. There is some creatures I might need to take out, but I don't think I need to take anything out.
Tactical retreat.
Said that there's some here in a void cloud. So let's turn that off and move down to there. Okay. What do I need on here then? Energy grids. Have I got a temple on here? Yes. That's about all I can make at the moment. I haven't got the cytobiology thing yet. Probably need to make a temple there. Trying to think where I could have the capital long term. I might want to do the edict thing that I've got here. For the time being then, let's make it there. That one's already got it. And that one's already got it. Okay. I think that is a good place for the capital long term. Okay.
Vessels upgraded.
Right, starbase. Right. They can group up. Oh, and I've just found a planet. Okay, excellent. So definitely inclined to survey this world. Those two were going to be my frontiers up here, but maybe I will try and grab that. These are, what were they? Federation builders, I think. So I can probably just nick a ton of territory next to them and it probably won't cause too many issues, hopefully. I could always lower my bombardment stance if I wanted to get better relations with them as well. Let's check this out then, survey that. I might survey that and move on to the... Oh, you know what, I'll just survey the whole thing. I've got another scientist there, I can come there. So yeah, getting up to here I can block off quite a bit of territory. Looks like that's coming up to there. Let's actually make that there. I really need the faction to come back in because my influence isn't so great at the moment without that, and it's going to be hard to pick up all these territories without influence. Okay.
Construction complete.
My engineering is still a problem, so hopefully I can find a good engineering source over here somewhere. Let's have a quick look at chat. Got any questions, chat? Any ways you think I should be progressing the game? Just let me know and I'll try and answer.
Construction complete.
Mining station. Right. Stream health is okay, isn't it? Yeah, it should be fine. That one. I would like to come down there to get that into my territory. It's just a question of lacking influence at the moment.
Construction complete.
Okay, how many pops do I have on here? 2, 3, 4. One more. I'm gonna upgrade that capital pretty soon once. Yeah, it gives the 5 pop, I think. That. Right, temple done there. Let's move that over. Okay, he was on the food tile, so he's now freed and isn't happy that he was a former slave, rather than being happy that he's no longer a slave, which is a bit interesting, strange maybe. Right, so new faction founded, the Alien Liberty Network. Sounds like Xenophiles, sadly, rather than autocrats, which I would have liked. But surprisingly, I'm actually keeping these guys happy. I wasn't expecting that to be the case. These have so many different options, as hard to do. So what's that for? Not interfering with the natives, they like that. No species-wide slavery. Well, I'm not sure how I'm qualifying for that because all of my servile race are actually slaves. I can't purge because we have the xenophile ethic. Hosting at least 4 unique species within our empire will please the Alien Liberty Network. Right, that's something I need to achieve. The pre-sentience would help with that. All refugees welcome. Yeah, I would prefer to turn that off, but I've probably got to keep it on, haven't I? Especially if it's causing a bug with displacement. Recent enlightenment. Oh, so you actually can gain a bonus by enlightening alien primitives. Doctrine diplomacy, I've done that. Pre-sapient survival. Might be able to change my options to boost that. Right, can't invade primitives, and they like being a federation. There's a heck of a lot of ways to get happiness for this, but some of them are quite difficult. Right, so for policies and edicts, we go to pre-sapience. I'll put protected on. Not sure if that's going to give me a boost or not. Okay, the key thing is I'm getting extra influence, which is going to help with my expansion, which is, yeah, very important. It looks as if it's going to be pretty easy to satisfy the factions in this game. The autocrats are easy to satisfy. The spiritualists will be after a certain point, but yeah, not immediately. If they get in. So I'm hoping they don't get in for a little while, actually. Special project complete. 200 experience down there. Right. And just gonna grab that as well, I think. Okay, I should. Well, I have enough minerals to upgrade that. So let's upgrade that actually. Yeah, let's get some resources. Let's go and grab that one. Okay. That can come back over there. So normally down a few anomalies that I could be getting with my level 5 scientists coming up, definitely. Okay. A few more people joining the chat. Welcome to you. Well, joining the stream at least. So yeah, I don't know if you've watched any of this Let's Play before. It's all up on the channel. The playlist is in the cards. And yeah, the first stream was all up on YouTube, the first 6 videos, and this stream should start going up on the channel from tomorrow. I definitely recommend you check out the description as well for details on the stream, and also channel related stuff. So the Pirac just closed borders. They are definitely a threat longer term. They don't seem to be yet though. How much unity do I need for the habitability? Okay, I can get that pretty soon. So I'm going to start colonizing those planets up there. There was another planet up there which sadly is on 0%, so it's probably got some negative for habitability. I'm not going to be able to colonize that for a while. Okay. Those are in the same system. Good. Let's group those up. And yeah, I could probably afford. Well, actually, I get destroyers in pretty soon, don't I? So maybe I should wait to get destroyed before making more ships. Have I shown you the fleet manager yet in this? I don't think I have. So this is new feature completely, and you can basically create templates for your fleets here, and tell a template, make the template so it has certain ship types within it. So later on I'm going to add destroyers to this. Currently we have a maximum of 20 ships, within our fleets, but I can increase that, and I will be increasing that when I get destroyers, for instance. So later on you can basically reinforce the fleet here, and it makes a ship in your nearest starbase, I think, shipyard, or you could just do reinforce all if you need a lot of ships and you have the available minerals to do it. So it's pretty useful. I'll definitely be using it in future. The only issue I have with it at the moment is that there isn't a hotkey for it, so it's difficult to get to. Solar Sailor. Right. I got something down there. Right, so this is a good anomaly one to Rana. Let's get this one off its there. Okay, is there another scientist I would like? No, there's no new ones turning up yet, sadly. Oh well, there's a ton of engineering up there, so yeah, I definitely want to get over to there. It's kind of the priority expansion-wise at the moment. I could put a fortress there, actually, a fortress there to protect against those if I needed to, but I probably don't need to because they're quite pacifistic. Okay. Right, Unity, let's pick up this habitability then, so extra 10%. Excellent, now that should allow me to colonize these. So it's just a question of which one I want to do. Ocean one probably. Where's the nearest place then? I'd have to go around that way, so it's going to be capital. So let's get colony ship. Oh, which population do I want? I think at the moment I lack my secondary species. If we have a look in the numbers, yeah, I need more of those. So let's colonize with one of them, the Acquiesce. Okay. Right, so let's get going again.
Construction complete.
Another faction founded. Council of Pious Traditionalists. Sounds like
Construction
spiritualists,
complete.
Right, yeah, so it's going to be harder to keep these happy. Right, this option here is to do with robots. I should be able to turn that off. That one... oh, right. Not sure where I'm getting that off, actually. There's one for these, definitely gives a bonus for over 25% of your pops being of that spiritualist ethic. Currently it's only 22%, but my attraction's 39, so it should be going up. Yeah, here we can see one for setting foot on Tomb Worlds. That's going to be an issue if I want to get the pre-sentient population down there. I really want to go after psionics for that reason in this game, amongst other reasons. Yeah, here we can see the 25% amount. Yeah, that's in battle minority if you go below a very low threshold, which I'm not below. I'm not harmonious yet. I haven't picked that tradition, which I need to do pretty soon if I want to get a bonus there. Picking it would get rid of the -5 and probably give me about 2% extra, so that would take me to 52, I think. Getting a Gaia world would actually increase cleanse as well. That's why I went for the terraforming equipment earlier, but yeah, wasn't able to. Well, sadly I got unlucky with that. Right, so AI, let's ban that, otherwise it's going to cause me issues. Let's outlaw that, and that should give me a boost, but not enough to take it to 60%, but it got me an extra 5%, which is great, so that will help at least. Okay, so yeah, I might well pick Harmony picking, maybe even the next pick, if especially if I can find a Gaia world and colonize it. That would bring me over to 60 then, or the next Unity pick I can get I need the psionics pick, I do, to get, what was it, Mind Over Matter, I think it was called. Right, lots of things going on. Let's get another outpost up there. Sadly, that's lowered my influence, because I'm not satisfying them. So it's going to make, yeah, increasing our borders harder. But hopefully the autocrats get in again. Did have them at some point.
Special project complete.
Right. Excellent. Town precursor thing that was. That scientist, let's get surveying over there. So yeah, my border's going to be here. Hopefully there isn't a creature there. If there is, I'm going to want to kill it pretty soon.
Construction complete.
Right. Be primed at something. Okay. What about scientists again? No. Got quite a bit of cash.
Star system charted.
Leaders are okay. I probably need a tile clearer in a bit, but none there. Surveying looks to have gotten done. Surveyed that as well. Okay. Right, so let's get some more minerals. Okay. I would quite like to survey over there just to see if there's anything decent. I really need a scientist at the moment. I should be hiring one. It's just a case of all of these are not great. I wish the game would let you know, like, if you pop up when new scientists come into the actual list, or other leaders for that matter. Explosions in the sky. Okay, sounds iffy. On Mintaka. Inspired science recruits modifier for 120 months, 10 years. Survey speed and anomaly research speed. Okay, that's pretty damn good. Okay. Right, so any anomalies I can get with this guy. There's a couple of level 4s, which yeah, I need to get more levels with this guy apparently. Can I do that with him? No, he's at 10%. So I need to get him to level 4, which probably means surveying. Have I picked up assist research yet in this? I don't think I have I? No. So can't get experience that way. Let's come over to here then. With him for the time being. Okay. That scientist can survey down here, I guess.
Star system charted.
Okay, gonna be expanding over there very soon. That one can. Right, this is a level 5 scientist. He might be able to do these high level anomalies. This is Kashnaka. No, can't do that. What about that one? No, you can't do that. Okay. There was a level 3. Ah, there it is. Let's get Kashnaka over to there. Okay. Do I have much left here? I still have that to do. Oh, I forgot about that. Let's get that. And great.
Construction complete.
Okay, excellent. I could do with another constructor up here actually. Let's get that moved over to there. In fact, let's yeah, get you up to here. It'll take a while, but I'll get there. I could do with the engine upgrade, frankly.
Construction complete.
Okay, mining station made. Let's... what can I be making on some of these? More food there, definitely. Right. That one. I need some of my secondary pop over here. Coming up. Okay, let's make a science there. What about here? Okay. Do. Let's go and grab some more minerals. Minerals are looking pretty healthy, actually.
Special project
that colony's going
complete.
to come out pretty soon, so I'm going to need some more cash. And here we get the extra 5% energy for that creature event.
Receiving
Great.
communications.
Let's get that. Who wants this? They do. You know what? I'm actually inclined to get that with them. I could even form a federation with them later on. I'm expanding right up to them, so I will cause border friction by doing that. But what I could do is just go crazy and expand all around here. And if they're going to give me a non-aggression, then yeah, there's not much they can do about it then, basically. So I don't know what you reckon about that, chat. You'll have to let me know what you think I should do. But yeah, I think I could use this to my advantage and really crazily expand around here. If I could get more influence, I could rival someone like those guys to get more influence. It's definitely a possibility, but it's only 0.5. It's not crazy amounts. Kinda need to sort my factions out, really. Which, yeah. That's actually going down the current amount of pops that embrace it. If it got up to 25%, I could get this to 60. So you'd think I'd be able to do it with the attraction level, but yeah. Okay, so I'm planning on accepting this, and yeah, let's just do exactly that. Agree. So trust should go up. That's gonna get rid of border friction and whatnot. And yeah, I'm gonna go crazy expanding around here then. So I think there's more reason to find out what's over there, for instance. I could loop around here, I'm thinking. Okay. Right.
Construction complete.
Colony ship, excellent. So let's get... Did I finish? Yeah, there it is. So I think it's the ocean one I was going to go after first. I'm going to colonize the other one pretty soon as well. So... Ocean world there. Let's... Best energy tile is that one. Colonize there, put shelter there temporarily. Let's get enough colony out then straight away. So the other world there in the system is the Tundra world. I want to... I'll put my normal population here, I guess. Right, so if I can figure out where the thing is. That's weird, it wasn't clicking properly. Right, let's get one of those. I think they can migrate. I haven't turned off... Oh, maybe I've turned off the migration with them, I can't remember. Migration... Yeah, they can't move on their own, so it's probably fine in this instance.
Star system charted.
Okay, excellent. Let's get you... think I want to come up here then. Yeah, it's more important for me to find out what's around this way at the moment. Gonna have an issue. Oh no, should avoid it. Okay, that'll work. Right, those two have a non-aggression. That's not good. I wouldn't mind if, well, I don't know. The scenario I don't want to happen is getting this advanced start empire with borders with me. That's going to cause me a problem. I actually want non-aggression with them, but yeah, it's not going to be easy to get by the looks of it. There are things like, I could give them a research treaty which would actually give us trust to improve relations. Problem is, then I'd be giving away research. If we have a look here, how much research? That's this, so they're not crazy far ahead actually. I could do that, but I think it would probably only get me like 10 extra relations, which isn't exactly much. Over 10 years, is it? And we're quite a far away on that. I need them to change his outlook, so he's not neutral and maybe receptive. Okay. Get that soon. I think I may actually make a couple more corvettes in the meantime.
Anomaly found.
Yeah, let's get that with her. Oh, and there's a couple of planets up there, so I definitely want to expand in that direction at some point.
Construction complete.
Okay. First surface cleans finished there, great. Okay, chat's very quiet. If you've got any, yeah, got anything to say, chat, anything you want to know about, let me know. Right, so...
Construction complete.
Yeah, I want to be upgrading that pretty soon. Nearly got 5 pops. Mining stations are getting done. Have I done that one yet? No. Right, let's get expanded over to there. Oops. Let's get some energy.
Construction complete.
Okay, peddling radiation. Regions picked up in this system come somewhat surprisingly from the Herb black hole itself. As black holes go, it is barely small, which could account for some of the unexpected radiation leaking from its event horizon. Science officer Kashnaka believes that the black hole is on its way to bleeding out and will eventually disappear entirely, though it is difficult to say whether this process would be complete before the heat death of the universe. Some gravitational upset in the hole's youth has rendered it, to quote Kashnaka, wobbly, further increasing the flow of energy from its event horizon. Holy crap. Plus 9 physics. There's much we could learn. That's quite an anomaly. This gigantic skeleton.
Situation log updated.
I can do maybe as well somewhere. Okay, so that was there. Definitely worth expanding into that just to get that. But yeah, I lack influence at the moment, which is the problem. Right. Let's with this. I'm gonna come over here with this guy. I think. I want to find out if there's any planets here. I might try and nick them from that empire if there are. We'll see. Right, let's go and pick up that energy there as well. It's a good energy tile there. I think I'm gonna get that in here. Okay, well, I've got enough minerals. Okay. Gonna have to turn over one of these to a sector when I start colonizing the other system pretty soon. Okay.
Construction complete.
Let's put that there. And put down the food. Okay. Right, new starbase there. Let's get that over to there. That's where I'm expanding to next. So trust should be starting to come up with these guys. So if you have a look, it's diplomacy traditions get a boost and modified. Oh, that is the boost. Yeah, 33%. Non-aggression pact is plus 50. Change it by 0.66 per month. The bonus is rubbish, really. It's not a big deal. The maximum trust I can get is 75. I'm not sure if I can increase that here. If there's another way. Yeah, maybe there is. Okay, let's get some more energy here.
Technology secured.
Brilliant, a new faction founded. The Citizen Obedience Party, which presumably is the autocrats. We just found some new aliens, the P-aliens. Okay. Right, let's check out this faction then. Well, that's rather weird. The Xenophiles have been replaced by that faction. Xenophiles are gone. And Spiritualists still remain. Look, I'm keeping those happy. Not as quite as happy as the Xenophiles were. Research. Oh, I got the listening post. That's a pretty key tech. And speaking of key techs, that's also pretty key. Let's get that in. Any new scientists? There is. I think. Yeah, I think I'm going to hire this guy, Jan. That will give me extra chance of anomalies, so he's a great surveyor. I would have preferred one for the science department, to be honest, but I could do with another scientist, probably. Where to make the ship, though? I think I'll have him scouting down here, maybe. So let's make it in Edovan. Science ship. What is that? Right, should be able to avoid those. I need 60 off for that one, I think. Maybe at the moment I'm regretting picking that, not picking that instead. That would certainly have helped out with the influence, but yeah, long term that pick I made may be the best, and who knows.
Star system charted.
Okay, so system surveyed. Right. Let's get... What's that? Can I do that one? Yes, I can. Okay, let's get that.
Construction complete.
Right, new science ship. Let's get that one there. Definitely need more scientists and constructors because the movement is slower, it would seem, these days. What is that special? I won't be able to get it with him. Which is, yeah, it's a pain because this list gets really long. I wish there's a way that Paradox would figure out a better solution to having all those there. I could hotkey a lot of this down to here, but then the problem is that you can't really figure out where they are. There wouldn't be enough information down there.
Construction complete.
Mining stations made. Right, have I got enough for this yet? Nearly.
Construction complete.
Okay. Right, I colony got that. Let's go and grab the other one here. Best energy tile is that one. Okay.
Colonization in progress.
Right.